Hello, Virgo. This is Tina from Trust and Truth Tarot. Hope you guys are all doing well. I just want to introduce myself really quickly. I'm a brand new reader here on YouTube. I have been reading tarot for a very long time. Got my first deck when I was about 13 years old, which was a long time ago. I'm not going to tell you how long, so I'm going to give away my age. But yes, I've been reading tarot for a long time. I'm an empath, also intuitive. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. So the way that I do readings, just so you guys know, is a 9-card spread. And what I do is this is going to be your recent past, this is going to be your present, and this is going to be your near future. I also do one card for overview, and then I clarify with the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel Oracle cards, and those are for love. And then I clarify again with the Doreen Virtue, Butterfly cards, Oracle cards for life changes as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, Virgo. So let me just ask you a quick question. Who is the fire sign? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That recent past, you have literally 3 fire cards up there. So I feel like you definitely have something to do with some sort of fire sign here. Now, the first card that you have is the Five of Wands, which tells me it's competition. Now, sometimes I feel like I'm feeling really strongly this is a love thing. So perhaps, with this fire sign, or, person that has fiery energy or has fire in their chart, whoever that may be, there was a bit of competition between you guys. Maybe you guys were, competing for, somebody was competing for your affection, or you were competing for theirs. It could have been that, someone was, trying to step in maybe and take your fire sign, or maybe they did. I don't know. But something was going on there where you really felt like, you were put up to basically compete with someone. And, it could have been that person. It could have been another person, but you were definitely in a position where you had to compete. Now, in the small chance that this does not relate to your love life, because I really feel like it does for a lot of you, this could be career as well. So maybe there's a fire sign that you work with. It could have been a coworker, a boss, something like that. Somebody was really competing with you. It could have been that they wanted your job, or that there was a job opening, and they wanted it and you wanted it. So you guys had to really, really, basically go at it to compete and figure out who was gonna be coming out on top there. Second card is going to be the Eight of Wands, which is indicative of travel. So perhaps, again, going back to love, if this is a fire sign, it could have been that this is someone that maybe doesn't live very close to you. So you had to travel to see them, or they had to travel to see you. Or you traveled together, like maybe you went on a vacation or a trip, or you're planning one, something like that. Either way, there's definitely some, indication of travel. If it relates to work, maybe there was travel related to the job that you were looking for, the job that you're in. The third card that you have is the Seven of Wands, which is endurance, which means you are like in it for the marathon, guys. Like if it's a relationship, you were like, nope, I'm not going to let anything tear us apart. I am there, I'm in it to win it. I'm going to endure all of these issues, all these problems. And same thing for work. If you were not willing to give up your position, you were not willing to give up your spot, you were going to, do what it took, or, to basically make whatever you wanted to happen. Okay, so that was your recent past. Let's go into your present. We've got the King of the Ocean. This is also the Emperor in a typical tarot deck, which is an Aries. Aries male. He represents someone that's very orderly, very domineering. He is, he likes things the way that they are. He likes things the way that they like them. He kind of commands a lot of respect, and he is very in control of the situation. So if this relates to love, this could have been somebody you were dating, or perhaps it was you, behaving that way, or not dating, you could have been married to the person, whatever, a partner. Or if it was at work, this is somebody that, again, could have been like a boss, a coworker, somebody that was like, I like things dressed right, all set into place, and I rule the roost around here type of guy. Okay. Next card that you have is the King of Swords. Now, this could represent an air sign. This could be a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra male. And this person is very ambitious. They are a go-getter. Again, it kind of ties back into the Order card as well. The same with the Emperor. They've got kind of those same types of personalities, but the difference is with the King of Swords is that he is not afraid to tell you what he thinks. He is not going to sugarcoat anything. He commands respect, and he is going to go after exactly what he wants to go after. Now, if this involves, or if this is related to love, then, it could have been that you were feeling like, you know what? I'm going to get this person. I'm going to have them, and they're going to stay in my life, and we're going to be together forever and ever and be in love, and that's going to be it. Now, I'm kind of feeling, because of all this fire and everything too, I just have to say that I don't know if some of you guys may have been involved in like a soulmate or a twin flame relationship even. I hate to toss that around loosely, but, there's definitely some strong cards here. Again, if that relates to love, but there's definitely something here that was making you, it really got you going. It got your attention, like it made you, put you on your toes, basically. Okay. Next card is going to be the Knight of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles to me represent a couple of things. They could represent an earth sign like you, and that's a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. It could also represent money. Pentacles are usually indicative of finances in a reading, or they can be. The meaning of the card to me is going to be loyalty. So as it relates to work, either you, if this is a career reading for you, then, you are very loyal to your job. You're very, very dedicated, that type of thing. And the same exact thing if it comes to love. You are loyal to a fault. Like you are just, definitely feeling some, really true, strong sense of, partnership. Like, I will not leave you. I am going to be the best one for you. I am going to be loyal to the day till the day I die, basically. That's what it says to me. Okay. So coming up in your near future, you've got the Two of Swords. This is a crossroad, guys. Crossroads. So you're probably going to have to make a choice. Things are going to come to some sort of halt at a certain point, and you're gonna have to take a step back and go, okay, well, I'm at this crossroads now. Which way do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I leave? Do I stay? Do I take this new job or do I not? That type of thing. So you're gonna have to make a decision soon once you get to that crossroads, and you'll know what to do when you get there. And I'm sure whatever decision that you make, your intuition's gonna tell you which one's the right one. This next card in your near future is going to be the Six of Cups, which is reflection. Kind of goes along with that crossroads, guys. You're going to have to do a lot of thinking. Six of Cups is an abundant card. Cups are good. They could be a water sign too. It could be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. But you're really going to be doing a lot of deep thinking about whatever the situation is that just recently happened with you and this fiery energy. Again, whether it was work or love, it doesn't really matter. You're going to step back and you're really going to think a lot about what your next steps are going to be. The final card in your near future is the Justice card, which is a great card. Justice can represent a Libra, but also basically means that you are balanced. Like you've got the scales are balanced for you. And if you look at the card here, this person's actually holding those scales of justice that we use to represent the legal system here in the U.S. because it means that things are fair. Whatever happens in the near future, the outcome of all of this is basically going to be, that you receive justice in some way. Whether it's through love or career or whatever that is, things are going to work out just fine for you. It's not going to be like a hardcore victory, if that makes sense, but you're going to get a fair outcome, which is good. I mean, that's a, it's a good thing. All right, so crowning your whole reading is going to be the Four of Swords, which is recovery. Now, whatever the situation was, this, like I said, this felt really tumultuous to me, just in a sense that it was all these strong energies, and you Virgos are pretty, you're pretty sensitive. You don't like, you don't like conflict. You're not people that are like super conflict driven. And when you do get into conflict, sometimes you need to take a step back and recover from things, and just take some time for yourself and really think about, what happened. And if you were in a fight with somebody, maybe apologize. If it was a super duper competitive work situation and you stop talking to a coworker over it or something like that, maybe you'll approach them and just say sorry, or maybe not, but you're just going to take some time, for yourself to really just kind of take a breather, like maybe take the weekend off and go, do whatever you want to do, hang out, go to the beach, go to the pool, something like that, and really just take some time to just breathe, Okay, guys, let's pull a couple of these Romance Angel Oracle cards for your love life and see what's happening there. Okay, Virgo, Mid-May 2017. Mid-May 2017. Mid-May 2017. Okay, all right, let me shuffle one more time. Just feel like I need to. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, ooh. All right, so we've got the chemistry card. So there's a strong attraction between you and whoever your either potential, future, or current love partner is. So you've definitely got a lot of chemistry. You know, you guys are really good together. Like you mesh well, if that makes sense. Like you guys can carry on a conversation for hours, or you can just sit together in silence and, you know, maybe watch Netflix for a while and be totally comfortable with that, or read a book, or whatever the case may be. But you know, that attraction is very, very strong. Now, this could be a potential person. It could be somebody coming in that you're going to meet and you're going to be like, whoa, you know, that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, I really like that person. They, you know, you just have a draw to them, like you're pulled to them for whatever reason. And if it's your current partner, if you're not single, then you feel that way about them, you know? So it's a good card. Okay. All right. So again, I kind of felt like this was a thing. All right, so you got the separation card. So you and your partner, you know, are going to be, if you're coupled, you're going to be spending some time apart, or you already are. And again, if it relates back to this fire sign, you know, maybe what you needed to do, or what you need to do, is just take a little bit of time away from each other. You know, take a night off, take a weekend off, just something like that. I mean, it could be that you broke up too, and that you're separated right now. But, you know, only the future, we don't know what the future is going to hold for that. But either way, you know, some time apart is probably not necessarily a bad thing in a love relationship. Sometimes we all kind of need, you know, a little bit of breathing room every now and then. So yeah, I mean, you know, you've got some good cards in your love life. Oh, that was what I was going to say about the separation card, is if you're completely single and you're not seeing anyone, obviously you're separated from, you know, whoever you're going to end up being with. And, you know, that might be that person that you're going to have that amazing, you know, connection to, that awesome, you know, really good chemistry with. So yeah, it could be, you know, it could be either or. Okay. So I'm going to pull a couple of these cards. This is the Doreen Virtue Butterfly Oracle cards for life changes. And I really love this deck because it's very, it doesn't apply, I don't want to say apply, it doesn't single itself out to any particular area of your life. It could be a number of things, just anything, you know, major life stuff that we kind of go through sometimes. All right, shuffle these one more time. It's a new deck, so they're really stiff. As you can see, my other cards are like bent up and stuff because I use them so much, but my new cards are all nice and straight and shiny still. All right, let's see. Okay, Virgo friends, let's see what's going on. All right, so the first card I have is, ooh, sobriety. Interesting. This kind of changes things. Now, I didn't see what I thought to be an addiction on your behalf here, but it could be, because usually when I see a lot of cups and I see like the devil card and stuff like that, or the vortex here in my deck that I use, that would be something that says you're kind of maybe overindulging in, you know, something that is affecting your sobriety. But for this card here, I really don't feel like this is you. Now, if it is you, then, you know, you take it for what it is. But I feel like maybe it was either someone in your surroundings is trying to get sober, or they just recently got sober or will be getting sober soon. Or, you know, it could be that you, you know, maybe you were overindulging. Maybe you were super stressed out because of all this tumultuous relationship stuff, and, you know, you were drinking a little bit too much, or, you know, using some drugs or whatever to just try to escape whatever craziness was going on over here. But, you know, you're not worried about it, but you're focusing on sobriety. Somebody around you or you is you know, going through that. So that's a very good thing. Okay, so the final card is going to be, ooh, self-employment. This is a great card, guys. This to me says that you've got some sort of untapped potential. there's something that you do creatively or that you can do creatively that you can use as a source of employment, right? It might be a hobby that you have if you like to, make crafts, or if you paint, or if you sing, anything like that. That's something that you should be able to turn into a career, a job for you, some sort of lucrative source, We all have our special talents, and, I know you have yours, and I really feel like, it might be something that you guys can take and turn into something more, maybe you are making YouTube videos or thinking about it, or maybe you love to cook and you want to open a restaurant or do a catering business or something like that. I really feel like it would be a good payoff for you guys. All right, well, thank you so much for watching my video, guys. If you did like the video, if it resonated with you, please leave me a comment and let me know. I would really appreciate that. And if you enjoy my videos, please do subscribe. All right, guys, well, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.